this further and bring in David Dunn, who is a professor of international politics at the University of Birmingham and joins us now live from Birmingham in the UK. Welcome to the programme. Is this surprising then that Meta has decided to give Donald Trump back his Instagram and Facebook accounts?
Well, initially, Meta said that he would be banned for indefinitely, but following Twitter's decision to reinstate Trump in November, many speculated that Meta would follow, and in their new regulations, they say people will be possibly suspended for up to 2 years. So it's been 2 years. So it's following in line with their new regulations. I think they're under a huge amount of pressure to do so from right-wing Facebook users because, of course, they see this as an unwarranted interference in the political process. And given that Trump is a candidate for president, as you say, then it makes it difficult to actually ban him from the platform indefinitely. And
just looking at what the president of global affairs of Meta, Nick Clegg, who we know very well, of course, in the UK, he said the public should be able to hear what politicians are saying so that they can make informed choices. And he's also said that there will be guardrails put in place to ensure, to deter repeat offences. What are these guardrails, David, and can they stop online hate?
So the guardrails are that they will use their algorithms to actually downgrade and therefore not make available and not make shareable things that they regard as a breach of their rules. And there's also the suggestion that where people are being controversial, that they will not allow the metrics to be used for advertising purposes. So there'll be a financial penalty for the people who are breaking their rules in many ways. But ultimately, if you put people like Trump back on Facebook, then they will be able to reach people and say controversial things. Trump, by his nature, as someone who actually tries to manipulate the media cycle by deliberately saying things that are provocative, that are controversial, that are problematic in some ways.
And just, David, just how much power, remind us, do these social media companies still have when we're dealing, with a politician that, as we know, has said many inflammatory things and many, well, we could go on, but just what power do they have right now, these social media companies?
Well, I think it's very interesting that both Twitter and Facebook are allowing Trump back on their platforms, despite the fact that he was clearly using those platforms to incite violence and where people died at the Capitol riots 2 years ago, and the fact that they've cowed to commercial and public opinion to actually allow him back on suggests that actually that they're more interested in getting people to support their program, their platform, rather than actually those safeguards being in place. The use of Twitter and Facebook is now central to the political process, and they are recognising that by allowing a presidential candidate back on.
Great to get your analysis. David Dunn from the University of Birmingham, thank you very much indeed.